Can you go over the concept of child support?
Yeah, child support, the first thing that we need to clarify is child support is the right of the child. That means it's not negotiable. Obviously, if you have a 3 years old child, you cannot give money to that child. So the first misconception is when people call me and they say, well, we decided that we don't need to figure out the issue about child support. So we explain that it's not their choice. The law is very clear, it's the right of the child. To make it very short and very concise and a summary, the child support is a mix between the money that each one makes and the time that how the child will be shared. Then one of the session we share the screen, we show them our software, and we end up doing together the child support, which is basically
calculating with
calculating. Yeah, we show them the result. We go over 3 or 4 options because some people say, what happens if I make more money? What happens if she end up having 40% of the time or 35%? So we gave them different options. It's very good. People get very educated through that session. But basically, it's the amount that one person has to pay to the other. Let's say the amount that he needs to pay to her and she needs to pay to him. And the net is what the person has to pay to the other person for the concept of child support.
Is that tax deductible too, the child support?
No, you don't need, no. Child support is not tax deductible. It's different than spousal support. So child support is not tax deductible. And obviously it's up to how many kids you have and if you will be paying spousal support. But basically we share the software and we show them what are the options that they have. But one thing that is a problem is when people say, well, I don't care what the law says. We don't want to deal with child support. Then in general, I don't like that. And I explain and people end up understanding is you don't want this agreement to be challenged. You don't want, it doesn't matter how much you trust her or trust him. You don't want 4 years from now, the person, or 3 years from now, the person say, oh.
So it's challengeable if you
if you don't pay child support, you get into a big problem. I said, you don't agree, figure out what you want to do after, but do the right thing. And people understand that. Mm-hmm. And I send them some emails with what the divorce act and what the law says, yeah.
A good divorce is better than a bad relationship.